Just about to do my IMC revalidation, or renewal actually, not revalidation, because I haven't flown any instruments nearly 3 years now since my last revalidation. So this is a renewal, and we're hoping to fly from Dunkeswell down to Newquay and do some instrument approaches there. Got some cameras set up in the plane, hoping to get some interesting footage today. Got an instructor. I'm feeling as rusty as hell in terms of instrument flying, so it'll be really interesting to see how my approach tracks go. We're recording on SkyDemon, so that'll be fun. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Before we get into the video, I just had a chance to look at the footage. The only thing that was worse than my flying today was my filming. It was a filming disaster. So I had an SD card error on the main GoPro that I had inside the cockpit that was filming the whole cockpit panel and the forward view. So that would have been lovely 4K footage of the view out of the windscreen. But nothing from that. I thought, okay, no problem. I'll back it up with I also had this iPhone filming a sort of close up on the 6-pack, the instrument 6-pack, so get a really good look and feel at what I'd be flying with. And I just got 2 hours of the back of my head. It was disastrous. I can't believe it. I was so happy at the end of the flight. I checked the phone was still recording. I was like, yay, the phone's still recording. And hadn't had a chance to see that. I thought I positioned it where I could see the panel, but I didn't have a chance to check it properly. So it's just 2 hours of very high definition back of my head. And the only video footage we've got is very shaky footage from the GoPro on the wing. Unfortunately, a lot of vibration, a lot of shake in it. It's one of the older GoPros that doesn't have the image stabilization in. That footage, such as it is crap. And we have the SkyDemon recording that went okay, the iPad screen recording, and the audio is okay. So we've got okay audio, okay iPad, and okay shaky footage from under the wing. But the 2 internal shots, nothing. We've cobbled together the best we can, just at least of one of the approaches, but we missed out the rest of the flight. Anyway, hope it's better than nothing. Hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think. Bye-bye.
260 degrees, November 200. Would you write down every heading they give you?
If you've got time, but if not, it doesn't matter because you've got heading bug, because you've turned it if you've been told to, so that's fine. And if you make an error, it's not a problem. You can just say, confirm heading.
Yeah, okay.
So now you could almost say you're under control. So for backup and spatial awareness, press procedure and activate vectors final. So that'll now all change and give you the localizer, so you can see what's going on in the world, and it gives you the best approach as well.
Yeah, okay.
So you're laughing really, aren't you? So you're now, navigation is now down to him, isn't it?
Sorry, say again?
So navigation's completely down to him now,
yes,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, 260 is...
So all you have to do is point and push, really, isn't it? So get the numbers right. I think the reason that's not working, we've probably got the wrong one.
50. Yes.
Try that. Oh, it's very fidgety, isn't it?
Yeah. That's new, hasn't done that before. That's what 3 months of lockdown does to you.
Yeah, well this is it, isn't it? You get damp and all that. But you can do the approach without a DME, you just need to get a radar range check from him on the approach.
Right. It does work.
Yeah, oh there we are, it's coming in. Mileage wise looks how you'd expect really. What's it saying on SkyDemon? It's 19 miles, so that's saying 18 and a bit. Yes, perfect then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, don't get confused by the points it's saying, because this will be the point, you know, your final approach fix.
Right.
You're doing it with DME, you're doing it with the instruments. Okay, don't worry about what that's saying.
Okay.
10-3 Newquay approach, Squawk 1757, basic.
I just want to think about my aircraft configuration for landing.
Yeah, I would approach at about 100 knots.
Okay.
95 to 100 clean.
Yeah.
So you're just nearly in flap speed.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to break cloud like 120 knots with no flaps.
Turn left heading 230 degrees.
Then the go around so easy, so you haven't got to clean up or anything. It really is. You've got plenty of speeds, pitch up, power up, and then flap up if you had it, and then torque up.
Golf India Oscar. Descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
And now you see it's reiterated the fact it is working. It's in its range.
Right. So, select ident display. What's the display part mean?
Twist it around. Yeah, make sure you got the right heading.
Right.
You're not on a VOR or
okay.
if you're not sure which one you're on. And then just give me a little brief on what we're doing height-wise. The platform altitude on the approach is what,
2,000. Yeah.
You know, track inbound is 122.
Yeah.
We're going to go down to system minima, okay, which will be what? 340 feet off the ground, so 620. Okay.
Okay.
You can round it to 650, can't you?
So
round number.
So that's the minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. And if we weren't visual with the runway, we'd go missed approach there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you rehearse the missed approach, which is always in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, climb straight ahead, basically.
Belgian Air Force 678 report established on the...
On passing 1500, left turn back to the beacon. But we'll do it as instructed. Okay, so he'll give us an instruction. As you know, Newquay gets affected by sea breezes and stuff, so you might find on the approach, you know, your ground speed changes dramatically. You think, hang on, I've got a tailwind. In which case, if you can't be managed, then go around, try the other end, you know.
Yeah.
So you might find a tailwind on the approach up to about 500 feet, then you've got the headwind. You think, thank God for that.
that will be power, but I'll pass it up to them. This is for a touching.
But they're pretty much aware of it.
So we're ready for the tower, aren't we? On 3438, yes.
Great. Just preparation, really, isn't it?
Yeah, being as many steps ahead as you can.
Yeah, and good that we had the wrong frequency. Just shows how easy it is to mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Just coasting out there. So don't ever forget your pre-landing checks.
No.
You know, if you get overloaded with stuff, it's simple. You can forget which tank you're on. You know, most people have these on both, but
mine is. I always check autopilot off first because that's the one I put.
Yeah.
And then I do the bump.
They flying
Brakes off on the coast.
Don't need it.
Extra rich fuel on both, and then cow flaps.
Good. So you're sort of rehearsing in mind. You know what he's going to do with you. It looks like he might bring you on a left base.
Yeah.
And he's bound to drop you down to a certain height, isn't he? So intercept it.
Yeah.
On a closing heading. It'll all come flooding back to you. I'm sure.
I think it might be more of a trickle.
Oh, no, it's good.
To begin with.
You see what I did on the way here, just a few little headings, subtle little changes, just brings it all back.
Yeah.
Especially descent, you know, don't
descent to altitude.
Don't make the aircraft come down. Allow the aircraft to come down.
Right.
If you lower that nose, the speed, you know, you said to me, you know, just goes off the scale. And then you probably find you're trying to join the localizer, and you still haven't slowed it down enough. You get a bit pear-shaped. Unusual thing, messages will be cross-filling.
It's back.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, cool.
That's the only one we get. Same on that one.
No worries.
The memory battery might be some...
20 Sierra. Traffic is Robin 3000 south of you at 4 miles, manoeuvring with me, indicating 1,000 feet below.
Roger the traffic, November 20 Sierra.
Turn left, heading 150 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 12.
Left heading 150, cleared ILS approach, Golf India Oscar.
So VLOC for an ILS approach and then GPS for an RNAV approach.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and it will tell you if you haven't set it. The message will come up, but that's why it's a bit annoying. If you've got a constant message, you might think, oh, it's just the battery. It's actually going to tell you. It will say select GPS or select VLOC.
November 20 Sierra, descend to altitude 2,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend 2,000 feet, 1020, November 20 Sierra.
So, pressure setting, double check, cross check, and gentle descent. Try and keep the speed relatively stable, and then it's easier for the controller to work out how to affect you. And I mean, it's so easy to, you know, roar in and slow down, roar in and slow down.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit more difficult for him.
Just going to try and make it easy for myself first, and then when I've got myself sorted out, then I'll
come
see what I can do to help the controller.
So you see how the glide slope's coming in. It's working, the flag's gone away, doesn't it? Well, coming and going.
Golf India Oscar. Contact Newquay
And
Tower,
that's at
134.
8 miles away. See that flag's gone, now that's working better than that one.
Right.
Approach Los Air Force 678, back with you, climbing runway track 3000.
Belgian Air Force 678, Newquay approach, Roger, identified. Type of service.
Danger area
Belgian Air
1,800
Force
feet below.
A400M, that is.
Oh, wow.
Just climbing away on your left shoulder.
To an NDB final.
Belgian Air Force 678, Roger, deconfliction service and expect vector in for NDB approach.
Oh, yeah.
Runway 12.
The
Decomfliction expecting.
line slope indicates coming in on that as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
November 20 Sierra, turn left heading 230 degrees.
Left 230 degrees, 20 Sierra.
And they generally bring you in about 10 mile final.
Dolphin 15, Newquay approach.
So this is great because it's giving you situational awareness, as you know, isn't it? Think, oh, it's bringing me on a left base. Gee.
Well,
But if you didn't have that, it's a bit awkward trying to work out where you are.
yes.
So, anticipate levelling at 2,
Dolphin 15, school con 747, basic service, QNH 1020.
and then slowing the plane down to sort of 100 knots will be fine. So you're trimmed all nice and early. If you haven't got it on auto zoom, it's nice to bring it in
7, 8, turn right heading
just a bit so you can see where you are.
20 degrees.
Right heading 220 degrees, Los Air Force 678.
Terrain 4.5 miles ahead.
Usual thing, you know, when you're settled.
For coordination,
Get all nice and trimmed.
altitude 1,500 feet.
I'll have a good look for some dolphins.
November 20 Sierra, turn left heading 210 degrees.
Left 210, November 20 Sierra.
Dolphin 15, Newquay approach. Newquay, Dolphin 15. For coordination, request you fly not above altitude 2,000 feet on 1020. Copy, not above.
So that's a perfect left base, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
15, thank you. There will be an A400 flying.
And you're guessing the next will be a closing heading, won't it, onto the localizer.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And you know it's going to be in the region of 1.5 or something.
Newquay, helicopter Golf India, Oscar Kilo.
You're just second guessing a bit, anticipating. As it's a slow the plane down a little bit.
Kilo, Newquay, approach standby.
Get it trimmed. Yeah. You really want it back to about 100. Obviously, you know, it's up to you what you want to fly at, but just make it easy for yourself. I know it increases the wind drift and stuff, but it's good practice to slow it down.
Right heading 270 degrees. Belgian Air Force 678, turn right heading 270 degrees.
So you're thinking you might get a call any second?
November 20 Sierra, turn left heading 150 degrees, report established on the localizer.
Turn left heading 150, report established on the localizer 20 Sierra.
November 20 Sierra. If you go through the localizer, continue left turn heading 110 degrees.
If I go through, continue left 110, 20 Sierra.
So you see you've gone through. It's not your fault, it's his fault. He had to get that. Read back.
678, turn right heading 3.
So 110 degrees.
Right heading 30.
And continue the
Understand that.
Yeah, it just means he's gone through, he's made you go through to re-establish from the other side.
Right.
Because he's a bit risky. When he got that other guy to talk to him, I thought, oh, he's never going to do it in time. He must be looking at you going, oh, come on now, darling, hurry up, hurry up. And you see how important it is if you're blocked on the radio frequency.
Yeah.
You know, what would you do if there's a mountain range on your right?
Yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't allow that to happen. You'd turn onto the localizer, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, so I'm already on the localizer. Oh, yeah, sorry, I missed your call, you know. Because you wouldn't want to just fly on that last heading.
Belgian Air Force 678, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, a Merlin helicopter, coordinated.
Great, so you're going to approach the localizer from the right this time. That will,
It's not cheating to look at this.
Not at all, not at all.
Okay.
No. But you can only fly the headings given you. Don't second guess him.
No.
Because he'll adjust you if necessary. You anticipate the glide slope to come down to join you.
Yeah.
Approach, Oscar Echo Delta Golf Papa, request basic service.
Oscar Echo Delta Golf Papa, Newquay.
The DME is very intimate. I don't think it's a box, I think it's him.
1020. What type of approach?
So don't get told what to do by this.
Right. So the needle's coming in now.
And
Yeah.
head
Let's
route
start.
to St. Ives initially.
Well, allow it to come in. You've got a little bit of wind from the left.
Requesting,
Normally go
possible,
busting through it.
November 20 Sierra, contact Newquay Tower, 134.380.
Terrain 4 miles ahead.
Contact tower 13430200. I'd actually descended.
105, Roger. On navigation, not above 2,000 feet.
Okay,
Navigation above.
make sure you got the localizer now.
Yeah.
Glide slope's coming in. So you just need to check in mid-tower and continue the approach.
Newquay Tower, November 200.
November 13200, Newquay Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach 200.
So reduce the power. You really want about 15, bottom of the green. Will work just about every time whenever
Order 805, runway
Airfield
12,
5
clear for
miles
takeoff,
ahead,
surface wind
1,300
So now I'm
feet
flying
below.
localizer.
Yeah, localizer and glide slope. So you're a little bit high, just a little half dot high, so just a little push.
Terrain 3.5 miles ahead.
And you're just slightly left of track, so just stop the rot. So you're looking to see if it's getting worse or getting better, staying the same, aren't you? That's all. So it's not out of the way. So a little bit high as well, a little bit less power, maybe 14. Nothing too radical on headings. I anticipate it coming back. That's it. And I suggest bug about 125 or something. See what that works out.
Oh, am I still too?
Yeah, a little bit right of track, and just check the glide slope.
Bit low now.
That's it. Just hold it level, and that will soon re-intercept itself, won't it? You don't really have to pitch up. You just stop the descent rate. That's it. Try and use a heading bug.
Handling, yeah, I'm aware you're at Victor North, hold position.
And your minima.
Yeah, 620.
Excellent. So check your localizer.
Is there a marshaller there for
Don't
you?
be too brutal. That's a quite a radical change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 30 degrees off there.
Indy Oscar.
Oh, this
Not
is
bad,
rusty.
That's good. Good practice. Okay, what's
Keep to the left of the
altitude? 100 feet to
there,
go?
nose in, and then
Yeah.
once you've shut
So
down...
do you look up?
Yeah.
Bit low, a bit left of track.
okay.
So pitch up and power up. So we go around, so pitch up first, like that.
November 20, runway 12, clear to land. Surface wind 15013.
Right, radio.
So I hope you enjoyed that, such as it was. A little bit of a reflection on that flight afterwards. First of all, it was block time was 2 hours on that flight, and it went really quickly. I was just wearing a baseball cap, not foggles, but I really couldn't see anything other than my instrument panel. And I was genuinely flying on instruments for those full 2 hours. The takeaways were that rusty, as expected, really rusty. That even though I've been using it for a few years, the Garmin 530 does a whole bunch of stuff I didn't know it could do, and I really got to learn up a lot more about how that works. The two approaches I did, I don't think we got them both on film, but the second one was a bit less wonky than the first one. So I think another training lesson like that, and I should be ready to pass my revalidation. But very enjoyable. It's the first time I've flown that plane on instruments. All the systems worked well. Nav 1, Nav 2, Glide Slope 1, Glide Slope 2 all worked well. The DME was a bit shonky. Not quite sure why. But the plane otherwise performed really well, which is great. And because I'm planning to do a lot of instrument flying in that plane. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do give me the thumbs up. It does help and spread the word about the channel. And let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.